welcome back to my channel. So getting right into it, I'm taking the Morphe Little palette in Coca Mocha using my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm just blending the lightest brown shade into my crease. Now I'm mixing the lightest and the second lightest and just gradually building up that brown. Now I'm taking my Sigma Blending E25 brush with that second lightest brown and just concentrating it more on my outer corners, starting to build up the darkness even more. And this whole look is basically about fading from lightest to darkest in the outer corner, so I'm just building up that nice base. And make sure to blend it out really well because it'll make it easier later. Now I'm taking my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette and I'm taking the color Burnt Orange and I'm just putting that all over my crease and where I've been blending just to warm up the look a little bit more because it's a very gold, bronzy, warm look, and I just thought the colors were getting faded. Now I'm going into my Anastasia Prism palette and I'm taking the color Pyramid. This is what's all over my lid, and I just wet my little flat shader brush with Fix Plus, and I'm kind of keeping it like in a specific shape on my lid, but it doesn't have to be perfect because the white liner that we're putting on later will just cover up the edges. But I'm just making sure to pack this on. Now I'm taking Eternal from Prism and kind of creating that gradient that I was talking about later, that we're fading from lightest to darkest. Now I'm taking the Morphe E18 brush and I'm going in with Sphinx from the Prism palette, and I'm just placing it in the outer corner just again to build up the darkness. Now going back in with the Morphe palette, I'm taking the second and third colors, the matte browns, and just building up that darkness like I've been saying this entire time. I know I sound really repetitive, but I'm just bringing it ever so slightly into the crease. Now the edges on top don't have to be perfect because, like I said, we're just going to cover it with the white liner, but I'm really making sure that this gradient is blended and it looks really pretty. Now going back in with the Modern Renaissance in Burnt Orange again on my big Morphe blending brush, I'm just blending the edges once again, warming up the look like I was before. Now I'm taking Tempera on this flat definer brush and I'm just going right under my brow bone because I don't like it when it's dark under my brow, and I just like that nice clean kind of like cream color under there. And now I'm taking my L'Oreal black gel liner in my disgusting angled liner brush that I always use for gel liner, and I'm just making a nice thick black wing. I hope you guys can see I really tried to get up close because I know I'm awful at filming liner, but this time I think I got pretty good clips of it. Now I'm taking the star of the show, my NYX white liquid liner, and I'm just jumping right in. I'm making a white line right where that gold and like orange shimmery colors meet the matte browns in my crease. I wish I had done it a little bit higher on this eye like I did on the other one, but this turned out fine. And it's okay if it's not perfect, you can just keep making it thicker, and honestly the thicker it is, I feel like the better it looks. In my opinion, like if it's just a thin line, it just looks kind of out of place. So yeah, I just kept working with it and slowly making it into a white line. Now the most important part here is to connect it to the end of your other wing, because it'll all kind of just create this nice cat eye look, and I love how it looks with like lashes and everything when it's all said and done. Now because I made a few little mistakes, I'm going back with that flat definer brush with whatever gold shimmery color I had left. And I know I look so weird, I'm like pulling my eyelid, but I'm just getting those little white marks off. And now I'm going back in with the Modern Renaissance with Cypress Umber, and I'm taking the Morphe E18. And you can do this before, I just prefer to do it after, but I'm taking Obsidian now. And I'm just making it darker and slowly fading the wing into the eyeshadow because that's how my inspiration photo looked. It just all kind of came together as one and faded into this nice black and white liner. It looked so cool. Now I'm going in with my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This is my favorite drugstore mascara, I think. But yeah, it doesn't have to be expensive, just make sure your lashes are nice and dark. And now I'm going back in with the Morphe palette in a small definer brush. And I'm just going right above where that white line is, and I'm defining it so that way there's like a bigger contrast and you can really see the white liner. Now I'm taking the lightest brown in the Morphe palette with that E25 from Sigma and just running that on my lower lash line. Then with the second lightest and more defined, really pushing that against my lower lash line, just kind of mimicking what I did in the crease. And I'm taking Cypress Umber and making that tighter and tighter as I use darker and darker colors, so it'll create like a nice fade and blended look. Now I'm going in with a pencil brush in Burnt Orange, and I'm just blending the edges of those browns, really making sure it looks nice and blended before I put my mascara on. And I'm just using the same one that I used on my top lashes. My favorite part, lashes. I'm using my House of Lashes eyelash glue. It is the best. It will solve all your lash problems. And I'm using my Lily lashes in Mykonos. These are super dramatic, so pretty. Definitely not everyday wear, but gorgeous for pictures or for really special events. I went ahead and covered some of the glue with some more gel liner, but yeah, that's the finished look. If you guys want to see like my face routine for this video, just let me know. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support and love you guys give me. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you next time.